Good morning, everyone. Welcome. It's that time again. Beats for breakfast. Early morning beats. If you haven't watched this show before, it's this live stream before. What I do is I pull up a Oblique strategy. You can just type in Oblique strategies, and it will tell you the thing that you have to do. So I like this. Only one element of each kind. I want to write that down. Only one element of each kind. And then I'm going to grab one more, and that's going to be my inspiration for the tune today. Emphasize the flaws. Okay. All right. Okay. How do I paste this? Oh, it's coming like that. Okay. Yeah, I can't paste without formatting. Never mind. Well, that's how I'll have to stay. Yeah, so emphasize the flaws. That's going to be my inspiration for this tune and what I write. So one element of each kind, and whatever its flaw is, emphasize that. This is going to be tough. But yeah, let's see what happens. Okay. All right, so I guess I have to have one break. I'll start with... Maybe I'll start with bass today. Yeah, I'm going to start with bass. Wow, emphasize the flaws. That's really playing in my head. Okay. All right. Okay. I know I keep saying okay. I'm just a bit... All right, so Cyan. One flaw that I've been noticing recently is I don't like too much of the fifth harmonic. So I'm going to put a lot in. Emphasize that. Make that the one, and then add some third. Right, emphasize it. The flaws. Oh, this is really strange. Oh, this is messing with my head. Emphasize these flaws. Okay, normally I wouldn't want that playing with that, but I'm going to leave it playing. Instead, normally I'd turn it down and use it as just an FM, but yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to emphasize the flaws. This is really messing with my head. I like it though. It's pushing me out of my comfort zone straight away. And that's the point of it, I guess, is to push you out of your comfort zone. So this is making it too mid-rangey, so I'll emphasize that. And I need it to start a little bit lower than that. Okay. Sure about this at all. Emphasize the flaws. Okay. I've got loads of second harmonic. emphasize that floor. Emphasize the floors. Emphasize the second harmonic. So put some resonance on it and try and lift it up. But the other floor was that top stuff, so I need a bit of a gentler slope. That's too much on that. It needs to be slower. Bypass that and have a slower version of that. Okay, that was just clipping like crazy. Maybe because I can emphasize this floor of this massive second harmonic, I can play a bit lower and do like a D or a C sharp tune, because they've got a mean kind of growl to them. Yeah, okay, that's cool. That's led me in a new direction. C sharp minor, why not? Okay, so that's C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, and then C sharp. Right, okay, so 1, 2. I wish that was a bit more controlled. Okay, so emphasize the floors. Don't fix them, emphasize them. Right. Right, emphasize it. That's not emphasizing it. Yeah, okay, right. Emphasize the floors. That's the craziest thing. I know I keep saying it over and over like a madman. I know that, but it's just messing with my mind. Okay, right. It always bugs me that it goes bipolar when I don't want it, and I always fix it, but I'm going to emphasize that thing. Emphasize the floors. What a mad, like, writing brief. That's changed my mind, because I never would have wrote this bass line, because it's all wrong. But yep, I'm gonna keep on emphasizing the floors, and I'm really happy about it. Okay, let me just put on. So what else is wrong with it? What else is a flaw? So what I'd say right now is it's a bit too mono. So normally I would add stereo. So I've got to emphasize the floor. So let's emphasize where it's. mono. Okay, so let me emphasize how that EQ's not going to do that. Adding reverb will add stereo compressor. Yeah. Let me just compress it and get it emphasized, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing. I can have it kind of maybe 344. 344.82. That's like that at 344.82, and maybe I could have 48. Just a little bit of compression there, not too much. Maybe a bit higher. Oh, I went the wrong way. I wonder if I'm even playing the right note. It is a C sharp. So I want to try and pull a little bit of that sub out. Just a little bit of that sub. Or maybe I could do it with the synth instead of EQ. Just add it in here. What's that doing? That's too low. Emphasise. Yeah, that just adds a tiny bit more. Maybe I could get a little bit of FM off of that sub as well. Yeah, why not? It's a floor, emphasize it. It's a floor because the octave is too low. It normally should be a bit higher. I wish there was an FM to noise there. That would be a really nice little extra touch. Those weird atmoses rolling. Bone Crusher. No, that's adding too much stereo. I don't want that. I want to emphasize that it's too mono. Yeah, I like that. But it just needs to be a bit more like built in with the tune. That's kind of cool. It's just a bit predictable with this 1/4. Okay, emphasize it. Emphasize its predictability, Matt, because you don't like it. It's a flaw. Just make it more then. This is such a strange way. Okay, I didn't like that noise. I've emphasized it. Let me emphasize it a bit more. Okay, so I'm going to roll top off just because I can't have like, but then I'm going to emphasize this area. This is crazy. I'm having so much fun though. Honestly. Emphasize the floors. What a crazy prompt. Right. Now let me do like a multi-band thing on this. And how do I get it? Just 2 bands. I go options, spectrum, 2 bands. Yay. Okay. So what I want is the bass and then that. So on that, a little bit of push. Yeah, that's quite nice. And then this top end, I can do something with that. Blues. Right. I need to emphasize this a bit more. So it should at least move with the patch. I feel that's a bit better because it's got a little bit of, like, it responds to the patch at least now. But still emphasizing it. I've got to emphasize it a bit more, not turn it down, be bold. I like it like this, so okay, that's what the bass is going to have to be. It's weird and it's emphasizing the floors. So strange. Maybe some release on that. Nope, it stops. That's a floor. Emphasize the stop. Okay, yeah, emphasize that it stops. Okay, that is a really weird bass where I emphasize the floors. It's only one element of each kind. So bass, I can only have one of that. So I'm going to have to do some automation inside of the channel lane because, yeah, I can't add any extra bass. Okay, so if I'm going to do one pad, I've got to make sure that this pad is freaking epic. I could maybe do that on the virus and layer up many. Just kind of get one huge epic pad. I can only have one element of each kind. Okay, let's try and make an epic thing on the virus, see what we can do. I don't use this feature very often where you can make like all of these voices play, but I'm going to try and remember how to do it. So let's go new monitor. And let's plug the virus into that, see if that can actually show us some information or not. I'm not sure. Okay, Okay, so that's my MIDI info, right? Now I need to find where is the second virus input. So let me just plug that into there. What? I did it! Oh, that took so long. It's ridiculous. I should have been better than that. I don't think I've set it up right. I don't know how I've managed to get patch 1 and 3 working. But I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. I'm going to be happy with that. Okay, so... Oh, I can't believe it. Okay, so I have... That's amazing. Now, what outputs are they coming out of? I don't know. But I'm not gonna... Patch utility. I'm not gonna... Okay. Wow. Loving it. Okay. So it is in the MIDI environment. Open MIDI environment. Okay. So, where's the second one then? The second virus. Like, how's it coming in? Are they both coming in through here? Okay, so how do I make it play another layer then? So let me just put another one in here. Can I load a new patch in here though? That's the thing. That should just be easy. Ah. I did it. Okay. So I can pick a nice sound in here now. Right, what do I actually want? It's probably a pad. Like, yeah, I wanted a big, thick layer pad. And then in here I also wanted a pad as well. Finally. Beautiful. I'm so happy. I don't know why it's only 1 and 3, but if anybody can tell me how to fix that, just let me know. Like, yeah. I feel like if you write Blade Runner on anything, I'm going to click it. I'm so happy. That took ages. Cool. This sounds like music from the future now. Wow. That took forever, but we got there. I'm going to have to speed that up on the video. Just like whiz it forward for a minute. Okay, that's great. Now I've got 2 layers there of the pad. But I've kept to my brief of 1 of each layer kind. So I best make that move about a little bit when I record it. Let's go. That was so worth it, because that's a really cool sound as well. Right, only one element of each kind. I would so do another pad if I could. Let me just mute that. Oh man, I can't believe it. That took me so long. I bet there's people screaming at the screen like, Matt, you could have done that in 10 seconds, you idiot. But it is what it is. Right, I really don't like the noise element on this, that top thing. But my brief today is emphasize the floors. So I'm going to turn it up. And I'm going to distort it more. To try and give it something, you know. See what happens. This might be harsh. Emphasize those floors. I think this acid did it really well. Yeah, I don't like that noise thing, so I've turned it up and made it even louder and emphasized it because it's a floor, and that's my whole brief today, is emphasize the floors. I'm really happy with how like the idea is going though, and it's pushing me in ways that I never knew I could go, you know, like, yeah. Okay. Let's get a little bit of an idea rolling then. Only one of each element. Okay. So is that a break beat or is that just kick, snare and hat? I think... How do I do that? Maybe one break. No, maybe I'll just do kick, snare and hat. No layers, I guess. Because it's only one of each element. That's so tough. So if I'm going to make a kick, I'll probably want to make my own kick. If I can only have one of them. One instrument, one kick instrument, that's it. Okay. I'll probably make it on my own then. Yeah. I think I've got a pretty cool kick already. A couple of kicks. using the smooth to stop a couple of those clicks. Right, the key's C sharp, so maybe I'll do like a little C sharp one. D sharp, C sharp, and then what's the 5? Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, G sharp. Right. I feel like this kit could have a really fat low end because the bass is higher. Right, what's the flaws in this? There's no flaws in this at the moment, so I've got to maybe add something to make a flaw. Let's make it like a kick layer. What's this? Noise, reverb, techno. Techno, yes please. It's got that click because of the start time. Okay, this way gives it less coherence in the low end, so I'm going to go that way because that's the floor. I definitely want to push it a bit because, like, yeah, a little bit of distortion. Because if I can only have one kick, I want to kind of, yeah, get some distortion out of it for sure. Maybe a little bit of this compression. Ratio. Right, it's too distorted, so emphasize that more. Okay, this sounds too weird, so emphasize that more. How do I turn that up more? Okay, I can't emphasize that anymore, but still. What's this? It's clipping, good. Emphasize that a bit more. No. Let it clip more, good. Okay, cool. That's great. I don't feel like it's doing anything. Maybe it's the click layer. Oh, it's so nice. we're emphasising floors, so cool. Sweet. And then maybe I could just go like that. I'm fixing things. So emphasise the click. Yeah, cool. It needs to finish there. I guess because it's such a low kick, you don't really hear the conflict too much, which is good. Yeah, cool. So this kick hasn't got much punch. But I'm supposed to be emphasising the floors. Okay, so it hasn't got much punch, so emphasise that. So I've taken punch away. Yeah, make it more of just like a barky low kick drum. I accidentally made it. That's pretty punchy. That makes it really good, but I'm supposed to emphasise the floors. That makes the attack so hard though. Okay, roll with emphasising the floors. Just let it go, Matt. It's a big, thumpy, weird low kick drum. Maybe I could change just the phase on that layer. To let you phase flip it? No, somehow worse. Oh yeah, I like that. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Just nasty. I'm going to make the kick drum really low. And baggy. I like that. Shouldn't have done those last changes. I'm going to undo it. Yeah, that was it. It's just nasty, baggy kick drum. In a bad way. Emphasise the floors. Okay, so now I'm going to distort it more. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, that's lovely. If I could only have one snare, where would I want that snare to be from? I'd probably want to synthesize it so that I could do everything that I needed to it. So let me go snare and bring in a serum. See what I can get out of this. I've already got a snare patch, I think. Basic snare patch, matte snare patch, yeah. So it's weird. I'll give it that. Right, what's controlling that? What's controlling the level of you? That's so weird. Oh. That's the weirdest snare I've ever heard. I love it. That's so weird. Love that. That's the weirdest snare I've ever made. I love it. I'm going to need to put a similar set of verb on the kick, because otherwise it's not going to sound like it's in the same world as the snare, you know. So like I'm just going to put on those two effects again, like that verb. It was like a short plate with that. Oh! How's that gone so distorted? Why are you making it so distorted? I love it. I have to turn the output down a bit though. Ah, yeah, that's fibbing to me a little bit. I love that distortion. Oof. Okay, and then a little compressor. What did I do? I did multiband. Oh. Oh, gosh. Yeah, that's a vibe right there. Hopefully they'll sound feel like this needs a verb, even though I said it was on its own. Maybe I'll just give it a tiny bit of the plate verb. I think maybe I could do a better bass line now with this pattern. That's what I wanted. But it needs that. How can I make you do that? Right, that only works at the bottom. Because that's what's giving it, because it's hitting the second harmonic. That's what's giving it its kind of. But I like it. Up there. Maybe it doesn't have to come up as and then the octave bass could be an octave up. Oh yeah. Right, I really don't like this, so I'm going to make it even louder. Yeah, emphasize it. Even faster. And all the other ones hit density really hard, so I'm going to do the same. Maybe I'll put that to that rate. I don't think that works so well. Remove modulators. Emphasize the bit you don't like, Matt. Just leave it. Let's copy that and compare. No, I did better before I messed it up. Right. Put a little bit of smooth in it, and that's going to have to do. Yeah, I like that. That's really nice. I don't know what bass line to play with this. Whatever's making it do that warm. What are you on? Right, it's that. I want that to maybe go quicker when it gets higher. Oh, that might be nice. Sounds all watery. Right, what don't I like about it? Emphasize that. No, that's better. So right, I don't like that. So I'm gonna. It's got problems with this mid range. So I'm going to emphasize that, this mid-range. Yeah, there you go. Make that a feature. It needs a little bit of C-sharp one as well, which is bad because it's 34 Hertz. And boost that, even though I don't like it. There's emphasising the floors, then there's, you know, killing people's ears. Maybe that bass line was as good as it got. Turning into quite a tasty bass. It's really bad because everything's wrong with it, but that's the point, is I'm emphasising the floors. So I'm going to just push that a bit further and saturate that. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be highlighting the floors. And the second harmonic is the actual floor that I wanted, I remember now. That means I can get the kick in that low end and push up some some nice frequencies in that kick. Maybe like a nice low. What's that, like F sharp or something? 1. Yeah, that's really nice because it pushes a lot of low end in that sound, which is cool. Somehow the bass line sounds really major, like. But it's just a harmonic that makes it nasty. I like all that. Yeah, I tell you, just so we're clear, big up Mr. Bone. My brief for today is whatever's wrong, yeah, with the sound, I'm going to emphasize it. So emphasize the flaws is my whole brief for today, which is leading me down a really weird road. Which is why I've got such a weird sounding kind of tune here. Yeah, so don't judge me too harshly on my the sound of this track because it is crazy. But I deliberately every single sound, whenever there was a problem, I was like, let me boost and emphasize that problem, and it's just trying to get me out of my comfort zone. So yeah. Right, I got to be really careful with my hats because the other thing I've put on myself, restriction, is that I can only have one of each element kind. So if I put a hat in, that's going to be my hat for the tune. So it needs to do a lot. Can't just come in and just do one thing. It needs to be able to like, but maybe I could edit this with a like maybe put that on there. Yeah, and it could do something more. Right, yeah, that could be it. How does that sound with the groove? I'm not sure if I'm getting that like thing. Yeah, it's over too soon. The decay needs to be a lot longer. Maybe smooth it. That could work. That's better because it kind of changes over the time, which is quite cool. I find the high shelf EQ noise you got in there fills out the tune a lot better than a clean one. Makes things more fun. I do a thing where I put a ton of automation on tracks and work off the randomness. Oh yeah, that's a sick idea. Love that. Yeah. I'm going to write that down in my tune ideas list, actually, because that's sick. Right, okay. So, I'll try that out for the future. So, make tons of random automation on tracks without listening. And work without listening. And then work off the randomness that occurs. Ah, yeah, nice one. And I'm going to write this down as well. Emphasize the flaws. Let's put emphasize wrong, sorry everyone. MPHA, that's what I need. Nice. So yeah, I'll try that out as a top idea. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Right. One thing I'm definitely going to do is this bass, send that to my bass bus. What type of music are you making as well, Mr. Bone? Let me know. Send that to a sub. And put that to the Ride Crash. Right, and you said about the weird noise, so let me copy the weird noise from here and then put that in. Atmos 44 is the one I used, so let me put that instead of the clean noise and I'll try out what you said. But it needs a bit of distortion to bring it out. Yeah, they've definitely got more character. Like if I use the noise. Never heard a hat like it. I suppose it would link better with the snare then as well. No, sorry, the bass. Because this is so weird. This is the weirdest thing I think I've ever made. So... And I'd like to be able to play that like on the keys, you know. So where have I played that? So at least it's somewhat. And then like not have it, and then the next time have it again, but do it an octave lower. So it just always felt like the hat, because yeah, I've made myself that raw of only one of it, so I don't want to like, yeah, long that off. The funky snare could be a kind of tonal element, more musical. Yeah, that's what I tried to do, because I know it's super weird, and like later on I've got these modulations as well where I can go so it's definitely editable as like a musical element for sure. But I want those low notes to come through the same. Oh, I know what it'll be. It'll be because this EQ here. That's going to stop the lower one coming through. Yeah, that's what's coming through. And then with the bass, that should be pretty fat. Yeah, so it kind of dances with the bass now. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Cool. And I'm going to give it the same verbs and treatment as the other stuff, just because I want it to feel like it's in the same kind of sonic world. Oh, this might be harsh. I want to turn it down. Oh, that's so harsh. Less. Right, someone has got to do some damage limitation on that high, because that's brutal. And I can't emphasize that floor. Just, I know I'm going against it, but I've got to protect people's ears a little bit. Yeah, that would probably be okay. Little cut, 3K. Yeah, lovely. But that compressor, it just really brings out the naughtiest bit, you know? Yeah. Right. Yeah, I completely agree with you about the snare being a tonal element. I like that. I'll kind of maybe try and automate that, so I can just play it throughout the tune on a fader. So if I link that to this. Yeah, that sounds like an old school grime snare, so I'm going to keep that in for a minute. And let me go touch. Hopefully that recorded that, because that was really nice. Yay! I didn't like that second one, so I'm just going to fix that one up. That was a sick idea. Thank you. I love that. It could be a tone. I love the snare as a tonal element, making each one really work hard. I love that. I feel like I want another snare there now as well, that I can do really low, like crawl, and then it goes back up to what it was before. That was a sick idea. Big up. Thank you so much. That I love that. Nice one. Maybe that back down to the beginning, and then that can just loop around for the next one. Erase and copy. Yeah. That's vibey. The bass is weirdly sounding too major for me, but I've come too far. Right, that's going to be on the 49. So let's move that over. See how that sounds. How can I make this less majory sounding? Right, that's 6. That shouldn't do it. 12. That's better. Right, what's this? How many is that? 12. I don't really want it to be 12. Yeah, okay. Right, is that growing me up? There's something about this. That's too low. I suppose it kind of works because it's... But what I'm going to have to do is put an EQ in just to stop any, like, 20 hertz coming in or whatever, because that's crazy. And just let the top octave come through. So let me put that up to the C1. C-sharp 1. Yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do. C-sharp 1. That doesn't work. Maybe just keep it simple, back down to C sharp. Keep it all simple. And let's make a little motif. Nice, that's pretty cool. I'm ruining it. Was it better before? Yeah, it's weirdly hopeful and moody. I shouldn't ruin it. Maybe it just needs less. Yeah, thank you for the sick ideas, by the way. I'm really grateful, Mr. Bone. Nice one. I think I need that extra snare. And just no kick, maybe, because something needs to change there. And then just low after that. Boom, or like that. Yeah, that's a better pattern. Boom, up. Yeah, that's what's boom, up. How can I have that wrong and right somehow? Boom, up. That is one bar after. That would be one bar after, and a little note there. That's what I want. That's sick. That's the vibe. And then after that, it can change again. So it can just go really mad. Like, I don't know, just pitch down the whole time. Bit too harsh, but it's the right vibe. Yeah, love that. The melodic snare idea was sick. Thank you so much. Love that. No, it's got a like contrast. Oof, I love that. This is the weirdest tune. Proper mad. Yeah, copy. But then this time on this snare, maybe hopefully we can have the automation going. What even is that? That's terrible and good. It sounds like 8-bit. You're so right. That's so bad. I can't leave it like that. I've got to leave it like that, I guess. It's a flaw. I should emphasize it. Let me try and make it a bit more like... Maybe it should move up and down. I don't know. It's so weird. That's so cheesy. Maybe just a little bit of that movement. And then have this down for that. That is chaos, absolute chaos. But I like it. I like how mad it is. I just need like, okay, so I've got a pad, I've got a bass, I've got a kick, I've got a snare, got a hat. Only one element of each kind. So maybe I could then have just one lead. Or maybe some keys, I don't know. Maybe I can have one bit of percussion now. I'm not sure. But it needs something to tell me, like, because there's nothing telling me, like, the emotional context of the tune. So I've already had a pad, so it can't be a pad. Maybe it could just be some, like, keys. Right, I've had pads, so this needs to be lead or keys or an instrument. So let me try strings. String machines. Okay, yeah, cool. See what they've got. Okay. That's the type of vibe I was after. Yeah, hello. This tune is the weirdest thing I've ever written. Honestly, I don't know what to... I'm just going to stop saying that. It needs to stop before that kick. So it just kind of sings with the snare. And instead of this, we can have the... No, it's not quite right. I need to play something different on that one. So G, But if I drop the C sharp and the B and the A sharp. And then can I add E in there? That's kind of exactly how I want it to feel. Yeah, some kind of weird inversion. Hello, you're exactly right. Oh no, keep. Ah, the kind of the harmony chords just kind of give off the emotion that it should have, you know, rather than it being just crazy chaos. Kind of feels like something now, which is cool. Maybe that needs to be lower. Yeah, big up for tuning in, everyone. Core Tech, yes, welcome. Nice one. Just so you all know, this tune is about emphasising the flaws. So anything that I thought is bad, I've turned it up and made it louder and made it a main element. So, yeah, if you're listening to this thinking, this is so weird, you're right, it is weird. All the bad stuff, I've turned it up, made it big. So, yeah. Okay, that one doesn't work with that one. So maybe at the end here, I can do an end of the bar edit where we do something with these, where they play together. Right, so all of you come out, and we do these all long. That last one is really harsh, so that is so weird and bad, but I'll just have the bass roll out with that. Nah, this is terrible. So emphasize it. Right, it's terrible. How do you make it even worse? Right. Just don't erase. Okay, and then maybe it could come down, because falling in pitch. And then this is where my break could possibly come in, like a little rattling. Ah, okay. I just won't make it that big thing. I'll make it like a feature. It's so cheesy. It's ridiculously bad. I just want it to go like blub, but not be like sound. No, it's the way it sweeps through all the frequencies. That's what's cheesy. So if I could just get it to go to 1 and then come back. But I've got to emphasise the cheesy. No, long all that off. And then this one I'll pitch instead. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Pitch bend and U 0. kind of meets the harmony of the other thing as well, which is weird. And let me play something beautiful-ish there. So maybe if it's something with B, I could have this like hopefulness for a second. Nope, I don't like any of that. Okay, what are you going to do at the end then? Come on, be good to me. Right, so... Right, yeah, because, yeah, here's the thing. It needs to do something more, because it's done all this before already. Yeah. Okay, accent the off. Yeah, it just needs a little edit. That was good. That's much better than it was before. Right. Okay, we need to up the energy, so I reckon like a double kick. We'll just do that quick. Yeah, I'll make those doubles just to step up the pace. Quick. These hats, I'm just going to change them to a G. Yeah. Oh, but I need to cut some new resonances now for G, because they are harsh in a totally different way. Okay, I'm going to have to sample them and pitch them down, because, yeah, it's not playing ball. And then maybe the snare could change in this section as well, because otherwise it's just the same thing as just before. So and not change for that whole thing. Yeah, I like that better because it's a bit more of a rollout section now. And then this can just go to like a standard thing. Double snares would give you more chaos notes to play with as well. Yeah, I'll check that. Yeah, let me try that right now. I'd love to somehow make a shuffle, like a snare, like snare shuffle. I don't know if that'll exist with this snare. Like, and maybe I could actually make like a bit of a hat pattern if I just played this crazy short. So make you... Hey, I might be able to just get a hat out of it. Yeah, that's better. But it's still only using one instrument, so I'm sticking to my vibe, my brief, but with chaos as well. So, nah, boom to cut, boom to cut. Boom to cut, boom to cut. That's what I want, just like a little groove. Yeah, that's it. Boom to cut. Like I want that, like that little ruffle shuffle thing. I wonder if it will do it with the velocity. The problem is all these snares are just brutally loud because of that compressor. That sounds a bit rough. Oh, or just go change up the pattern a bit more. Like that, something like one of those. Yeah, then I could do, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'll get that rolling. So with the pitch bend now, get that on 0. I wish Logic just like snapped to 0 the first time you click this. I bet there's a way to do it without being a wally like me and doing it manually every time, but I haven't found it. And then I can bring this down like, because now this isn't the harmonic, this is the actual pitch of the main body, which is going to give it a different flavour to that other automation. But I'm going to edit that in Serum. That should go, where is it? I can't remember. Oh, there you are. Maybe it could go down like a perfect fifth. Yeah, I like that. I'm just going to put a little swing on those, just so that they've got that little bit of funk, because otherwise it's just a bit static. 116 swing B. Nope, it's got to be 8 swing. 1/8 swing A. That should have done it, hopefully. Nope, it's going to have to be a quarter swing. Does that exist? No, it doesn't. So let's go 16. Oh yeah, of course, because they're on the half and the 1, so they're not going to swing. So I'm going to have to swing U. A little extra swing. No, that's on the half as well. I just want that pattern again. So no kick. And I want this snare to come over. Yeah, that was a sick idea. Thank you. Yeah, I love that. And copy that over as well and join. Okay, and then I can just copy those over. Don't erase. Did I change the bass pattern? Doesn't seem like it. I don't like the pitch that the snare goes up to. Yeah, that's crazy. Erase and then I could just copy this whole bottom part. Yeah, this wild, chaotic, weird tune is turning into something. Whether it's good or not is completely different, but we'll see. Right. something new needs to come in there. So I've already used pads. I'm going to have to keep track of this, right? Pads have already been used. Synth has already gone on that one sound. Should have maybe made more of that. I've already got bass, kick, snare, hat. So maybe my next thing could be like percussion. I don't know. Oh yeah, nice one. Cortec, big up. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, nice one. There's a little pad stab on the third quarter note that sounds great. Random bad movie sample. Yeah, could do. Yeah, let's see what we got. Yeah, why not? I must have recorded something already. Let me check out in my music audio hijack. I must have recorded
a job
something.
in a private.
Damn! Looks like I'm today's pick. You go on ahead. What are you talking about?
Oh, that's so loud. Oh, I should have turned that down. Sorry, everyone. Right, Metal Gear Solid. Will a cheesy Metal Gear Solid sample do? Hopefully. I heard something here. What are you talking about?
That.
Solidus raised plenty of other child soldiers. Do you know why we chose you over them? It was because you were the only one who refused to acknowledge the past.
That's got to be something in it. That you were the only one who chose to acknowledge the past. Boom, you were the only one. Something like weird like that. Boom, boom, you were the only one. That would be really cool. Super cheesy, but fun. Yeah, why not? Let's just go full in with the cheese. Boom, boom, boom. You were the only one. Boom, boom. So on it. Boom. You were the only one. So that's got to end there. I'll just mute that for a moment. Mute that. And mute this extra snare that I just made. You were the only one. Do you know why we chose you? Right, I'm going to keep the whole sample over there and then see if I can get that in. Yeah.
You over them. It was because you were the only one.
You were the only one.
You were the only one who refused.
Right, so I've got to make that fit in that gap. You were the only one. Bang.
You were the only one.
Right, I want it to go. You were the only one. Right, you were the only one. That's got to fit in that gap. Okay, I understand. So, you were the only one. Oh yeah, it's like a massive sample. I forgot about that. Mute. Yes. And I'll just try and get it rhythmically on you were.
You were the only one.
What even is this thing?
You were the only one.
I've got a bit too much who.
You were the only one.
want it to be a bit more rushed than that. You were the only one.
You were the only one.
I think I actually want it to be done by that kick, maybe.
You were the only one.
Nah, that's too cheesy.
You were the only one.
Maybe halfway in between those two. Somewhere like... And then I can go bunker, like, because I can have...
You were the only one.
Yeah, this is weird.
You were the only one. You were the only one.
Boom, boom. Yeah. Then I can have 2 snares there. Like dum bum bum. That's what I want. Yeah.
You were the only one.
Oh, it needs to be much later. Boom, boom. And then that won't be a kick, that'll be a snare.
You were the only one.
Boop, boop.
You were the only one.
It kind of sounded better when it was wrong.
You were the only one.
Right, during that, this is chaos. I've got to embrace it and just stop trying to fix it. Boop.
You were the only one.
Just one is a bit bad now. Maybe it was better when I had it like that. I'm not quite sure.
You were the only one.
Ah, like...
You were the only one.
Ah, you're the only one. Yeah.
You were the only one.
Yeah, I do want it to be shorter. I want it to sit in this groove.
You were the only one.
But maybe I just need to have that hang over the edge a little bit. Like that.
You were the only one.
Only one, you said. I'll try that, see if it fits.
You were the only one.
I haven't got all of only. You were the only one. That would be sick if it pitched down after it. So maybe if I make that only one. Maybe down 12 or something.
You were the only one.
That's actually better than I thought.
You were the only one.
I love that. Right, that's a mistake, and I'm going to emphasize the flaws. This is what we do. That was a sick idea. Nice one. You're smashing it on the ideas front. Love it. I just want to make that into like a little bass. So I'll try and boost loads of sub into it, hopefully. I'm just literally going to pick G sharp and just boost it. And we've got a new bass. Love that. So let me limit that real hard. Get the sub out of it. And output level down and density up. Right, I need to put some fades on it so we don't get clicks. But that has turned into a lovely little part. Too much distortion now though. Yeah, and then I'll just limit it to get the final bit of like push. So it's clean. Fab filter, Pro L, that should do it. Yeah, there we go. Now I'll be able to turn it up a bit more without distortion, hopefully. That is the weirdest noise, but I love it. Right, Bounce to you, because you are part of the vocal. And we've got some vocal bass. Love that. So does that interfere with any other bass? Yes, it needs to fade out. So the tail, I'll just EQ out any sub.
You were the only one.
What chaos. Okay, yeah, so that's the tail without sub. Get rid of you. Get you back on there. A little crossfade.
You were the only one.
Right.
You were the only one.
Right, maybe if I fade that in.
You were the only one.
That's weird and that's actually cool.
You were the only one.
And I think maybe the snare could just ring out just naturally.
You were the only one.
Right, that note kind of lets us down now.
You were the only one.
Right. Now I want that again. Yeah, fair enough. I'm going to have to do something with that. Don't erase.
You were the only one. You were the only one.
Right. Oh, no, don't stretch anything. But instead of only one, I need a new bit of vocal. Yeah, cool, okay. You were the only one. Boom, boom, boom. Who would believe? Or whatever he says. Refuse to accept. Something like that.
You want to refuse to acknowledge the past.
Or just acknowledge the past. Yeah. Acknowledge the past. Acknowledge the past. Like whatever that other thing did. So how quick? The vocal was done by the first bar and then it goes to sub. So vocal has to be done by the first bar and then sub. Okay. Refuse to acknowledge the past. Needs to be in that gap. That seems too small.
To acknowledge the past.
Yeah, that's terrible. It needs to be just acknowledge the past. Yeah.
Refuse to acknowledge the past. Acknowledge the past.
I haven't got acknowledge.
To acknowledge the past. Acknowledge the past.
Right, got that there. That should fit in a bit better now. Acknowledge the past.
Acknowledge the past.
Doesn't work as well, but if I make this sub now, by going quantile, pitch it down, 12.
You were the only one. Acknowledge the past.
Yeah, that's cool. And then I can make a sub out of that as well. What is this? Yeah, so it's just you I want. And you can be normal again. Right, fade in, fade out. What did I do? I did like just a bunch of dB at I don't know, G or something. G sharp. Oh yeah, it is G sharp 1. And loads and loads of gain there.
Acknowledge the pattern.
Looks like I'm going to need a little bit of low end treatment on these, just where I cut the stereo, because otherwise that's going to be massive in the stereo. In the low.
Acknowledge the pattern.
Yeah, I did density, push, less.
Acknowledge the pattern.
And then I limited it. I remember, because we just did it.
Acknowledge the pattern.
That's really cool. Yeah, I love. Look, thank you for the random movie quote idea. That worked nicely. Let's just get rid of those two. Just have that there.
Acknowledge the pattern. Acknowledge the pattern.
Right. I need something like maybe this pad could come back for just a minute, because there's nothing like tying this together for me. This this section of the idea, it's just sporadic mad sounds rather than being. So the pad with no sub at all.
You were the only one. Acknowledge the pattern.
Right. Now I feel like I need some consistency again. So maybe it could just come back to this section, but with even more stability. So like the hat continues, the snare gets more stable, everything gets, and none of you. Then we've kind of got some more consistency, but I can draw in on these little bits just to give it enough variation that it's like, it is still developing, but not so much that I don't understand the tune. Because that's a balance that's tough to strike here, I guess. Maybe just that bass.
Acknowledge the pattern.
I know I've got two basses, but technically one of them is a vocal, so, you know, it's just a really, really, really low vocal with loads and loads of bass. Right, that's probably going to have to be it for today's tune. But, yeah, if you're ever lacking inspiration, I can definitely say that the writing prompt of only using one element of each kind and emphasising the flaws in your tune will take you to a place you never thought you would go. So that's what I've learnt from today, really. A big shout out to everybody who tuned in. Mr. Bone, Core Tech, thank you for having a listening to the tunes. And thank you for the wonderful suggestions as well. I lost my way a little bit in the middle of this video when I was trying to hook up my virus, but yeah, we got to the right place at the end. So yeah, nice one, everyone. If you've watched this far, if you could like, share and subscribe, I'm always really, really grateful. And until next time, that's Beats for breakfast. So yeah, big ups, everyone. All right, nice one.